What if I told you that the most powerful force shaping your thoughts online isn't your own mind, but a hidden, invisible script that millions of us are reading from at the exact same time? You've seen it happen. You're scrolling through a comment section, and a thought pops into your head. You think it's unique, a little spark of individual genius. But then you keep scrolling, and there it is, typed out by 100 different people. I thought I was the only one. Or, get out of my head. It's that bizarre, almost magical feeling that leads to comments like, this comment section proves epigenetics are real, 'cause no way we ALL thought the same thing. Now, while the science of epigenetics, which is about how your behaviors and environment can cause changes that affect the way your genes work, is fascinating, it doesn't quite explain this digital hive mind. The idea that we inherit specific conscious thoughts from our ancestors is a popular misconception. The real answer is far more immediate, far more powerful, and it's happening to you every single time you go online. So, why does it feel like the entire internet shares one brain sometimes? What are the invisible psychological strings that pull us all toward the same conclusions, the same jokes, and the same fleeting thoughts? Let's break down the psychology of the digital collective. Imagine you're walking down a street, looking for a place to eat. You see two restaurants. One is completely empty. The other has a line of people waiting outside. Which one do you instinctively trust? Most of us would choose the busy one. We don't know if the food is good, but the crowd is a signal. This is a powerful psychological principle called social proof. Social proof is the idea that we, as social creatures, determine what is correct by finding out what other people think is correct. It's a mental shortcut, a survival mechanism honed over millennia. In ancient times, if everyone in your tribe suddenly ran from a rustling in the bushes, you didn't stop to analyze the sound. You ran, too. Sticking with the group meant survival. Today, the internet is our digital savanna, and comment sections are the new campfire. When we enter a comment section, we're not just reading opinions, we're subconsciously scanning for the tribe's consensus. A comment with 10,000 likes and hundreds of replies feels more correct and more valid than one with 2 likes. We see that others have approved of this thought, and our brain's desire to conform and be part of the in-group kicks in. Think about it. How many times have you seen a witty top comment and thought, yes, exactly that, and given it a like? That act reinforces the comment's dominance, pushing it higher for the next person to see. This creates a feedback loop. The more popular a thought becomes, the more visible it is, and the more people will agree with it, cementing its status as the right way to feel about the video. It's not a conspiracy, it's a cascade of conformity. We're not just reading comments, we're scanning for safety in numbers. If social proof is the human tendency that pulls us together, then algorithms are the powerful engines that accelerate the process. Platforms like YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram don't just show you random content. They have one primary goal: to keep you watching. And the best way to do that is to show you things you already agree with. This leads to a phenomenon known as a filter bubble or an echo chamber based on your past behavior, the videos you've liked, the creators you follow, the comments you've upvoted. The algorithm builds a personalized universe just for you. It learns that you enjoy, for example, videos about minimalist apartment design. Soon, your entire feed is a sleek, beige, and white paradise. It doesn't just show you more of what you like, it actively filters out content that might challenge your preferences. This is driven by a powerful cognitive bias all humans share: confirmation biases. This is our natural tendency to search for, interpret, and recall information in a way that confirms our pre-existing beliefs. When the algorithm feeds us content that aligns with our views, it feels good. It validates our perspective. The result? It starts to feel like everyone shares our reality. So, when a video pops up that speaks to a very specific, niche experience you thought was unique to you, It's often because the algorithm has identified you as part of a taste cluster, a group of thousands or even millions of people with similar viewing habits. You're all being fed the same type of content, which primes you to have the same reaction. The algorithm isn't showing you the world, it's showing you a mirror of your own mind, and because it's doing the same for millions of others just like you, it creates the illusion of a universal, spontaneous thought. Beyond our immediate desire to conform and the algorithms that shape our feeds, there's a deeper, more profound reason why we often think alike. The psychologist Carl Jung proposed the idea of the collective unconscious. He believed that all of humanity is connected through a shared reservoir of memories, symbols, and archetypes passed down through generations. These are the universal stories, the hero's journey, the wise old mentor, the shadow self, that appear in myths and legends across completely separate cultures. In the digital age, the internet has become a living, breathing manifestation of this collective unconscious. Memes, viral trends, and pop culture references are our modern-day myths and symbols. They are the building blocks of a shared global culture. Think about a specific, universally recognized sound from a popular movie or a viral TikTok audio. Without a single word, that sound can evoke the exact same emotion or idea in millions of people simultaneously. It's a shortcut, a piece of shared language that we all understand implicitly. When a video uses one of these cultural touchstones, it's tapping into a pre-programmed response. We've all been exposed to the same set of cultural data, the same movies, the same TV shows, the same historical moments, the same memes. This shared programming is incredibly powerful. It means that when we encounter a new situation, especially online, we often draw from the same well of collective experiences to make sense of it. A particular scenario in a video might remind everyone of the same iconic scene from The Office, leading to a comment section filled with identical quotes. This isn't a supernatural phenomenon. It's the natural result of a globally connected society consuming the same culture. In a way, culture writes the code that our individual minds then run. So, when we see a comment section explode with the same thought, we're not witnessing a glitch in the matrix or a strange genetic inheritance. We are seeing a perfect storm of powerful psychological forces. We see our primal need for social proof, guiding us toward the safety of the consensus. We see the invisible hand of algorithmic filtering, which creates personalized realities where our views are constantly echoed back to us. And we see the deep, beautiful resonance of our shared cultural consciousness, a collective language of ideas and emotions that binds us together. The feeling that we all thought the same thing is a double-edged sword. On one hand, it reveals our profound, beautiful connection to one another. It's a reminder that despite our differences, we share a common psychological architecture and a collective pool of experiences. It's the magic of shared humanity, made visible in a string of text. But on the other hand, it serves as a vital warning. It challenges us to pause and ask, is this thought truly my own? Or is it just an echo from the crowd? Am I agreeing, or am I just conforming? True connection isn't about thinking alike. It's about understanding together. And the first step to true understanding is to be aware of the invisible forces that shape our minds. To see the script, not just read from it. Have you ever had that eerie feeling of the internet hive mind reading your thoughts? Share your experience in the comments below. I'd love to read your stories. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the psychology of our digital world, be sure to follow for more insights into the human mind. Thanks for watching.